Me and my sisters grew up in like a council house in Belfast city centre. I was always going to be a fighter.
Yeah, there you go.
I had Isabella when I was 18 and was a single parent. How hard that was, working like 3 jobs and training, kind of paved the way for myself. I've always been really driven and I make opportunities happen. I'm not talented. The only thing I have is heart and my work ethic. That's all you need. I envisage becoming the Bellator World Champion. When I say I'm going to do something, I know I will do it.
Leah McCourt.
Yes, but it was pretty hectic all year round. I run a tight ship. I usually wake up around 7, get Isabella up. She has to be in school for about 8:30. Every second of the day is planned out. No time's wasted. I love you, give me kisses. Bye, babe. So I used to go and watch the boxing with my grandam when I was little, is when I always wanted to learn how to strike. Further on down my childhood, I started doing MMA. Me and my sisters, we all grew up in like a council house, and when I had Isabella, she didn't have her own room until she was 8. Being a single parent, like had no money. Some weeks I didn't even know how I'd put petrol in my car to get to training. Growing up in Belfast, it definitely inspired me to compete and fight. Yeah, at times it's hard. Obviously I have to sacrifice a lot of time away from Isabella, but we have a really good relationship and she comes and travels the world with me, so it's good. After I won the amateur MMA World Championships, I think I decided I'm going to give it a go at going pro.
Leah McCourt.
Your preparation, that's what gives you confidence, and so you have to prepare to be strong in every area.
Leah's personality is agitated, wants to get done, wants to get the things yesterday, not today, but at the same time she has nice control and calm.
So we just did some technical MMA and now we're heading up to do some conditioning. A lot of it is, as well as it's physical, a lot of it is mental, just preparing mentally for tough situations. Kind of what kicks in when you're in the middle of a fight. Say you go blank or you freeze and you get in there, you're just fight or flight instinct will kick in and your training will show. I always work harder than my opponents. It's my only attribute. I'm not talented, I have no natural fast twitch muscle fibre, nothing. The only thing I have is heart and my work ethic. Belfast people are definitely resilient and they've been through a lot in the past, and it shows in the elite sports people we have that have came from Belfast, especially in combat sports. Isabella, come on the door.
Lovely, thank you very much.
So proud every day. She does things I couldn't even imagine doing. Every morning getting up, coming home with black eyes.
So my dad made me and my 2 sisters do judo when we were kids. He wanted us to know how to protect ourselves or know a little bit of self-defence.
It's definitely like something that stood by us for discipline.
Yeah.
And like I could still judo through anybody here. Like I think Leah teaching women about self-defence is so important because especially in today's climate and the dangers, especially recently in Ireland, that there has been.
Coming to my MMA classes, we have like doctors, nurses, teachers, younger, older, from all walks of life, and they just love it.
It's so good. Like Isabel would be doing her homework and then Leah would be out the back training.
I would train in here and I coach some girls as well. When I'm out of camp, I do some ladies self-defence. I feel like the ladies feel safe learning from me. They meet other women and it's such a nice community.
Leah has been just amazing. One evening I popped out to get a bag of sugar, but I got followed home, and 45 minutes later I finally got rid of this predator with the help of 3 other strangers. I contacted Leah and she's taken me on. I come every week. It's just really good for stress relief, but also knowing what to do if I was in any kind of situation.
I've always been really resilient and ruthless and driven. I think it translates well into MMA. I feel like that I'm starting to come towards that kind of peak. If I want to achieve something, I know I'll do it. Growing up in Belfast gave me that inspiration. I didn't really have a path to follow. I had to make the right training decisions and choices, and it's worked out for me.
Leah McCourt does get the win, and there is Isabella, the first person to go in and congratulate her.